It's a first-of-its-kind singing competition. Audible's Breakthrough has burst onto the scene with the first-ever audio-only series that invites listeners on a journey that doesn't matter what you look like, just how you sound. Let's listen.
That was beautiful. My goodness.
Yes. It felt like you were talking to yourself, like as if you were in a mirror.
Yeah.
I felt that.
I had that same experience of it. It felt like a prayer.
Our own Linsey Davis sat down with four-time Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter and actress Kelly Rowland to discuss her role as a judge and mentor on the series, alongside Grammy winner Sarah Bareilles and Grammy and Tony-winning host Daveed Diggs.
First singing competition ever for a podcast. What attracted you to this project?
Exactly what you just said. The first singing competition on a podcast. It was so cool how this has never been done. And the whole idea of it. Sarah Bareilles, of course, is along on the ride with me, and Daveed Diggs. We had a really good time. It was getting to know these contestants and not necessarily judging them as much as it was mentoring them, and each week going through different challenges and seeing how they come out. And as you can imagine, it left you with a lot of imagination and wondering what they look like.
I can't see your face at all, but I feel like I just met you.
Does it make you more in tune with every note and their delivery because you don't have the eye candy and the distraction?
Absolutely. And the most interesting thing to me is because there are no distractions, no lights, no cameras, no this nor that, nor anything, it's just listening.
That was beautiful. My goodness.
Yes. It felt like you were talking to yourself, like as if you were in a mirror.
Yeah.
I felt that.
I had that same experience of it. It felt like a prayer.
How do you make that distinction between being more of a mentor than a judge?
Because, you know, at the end, you're not just like, this was great and this was, you know what I mean? And you're not like badgering them as much as you are. What made you think of this song? And why did you want to do it? And is there a emotional connection to this song? Or some of the, of course, our artists are writers. So it's like, well, where did you get this concept from?
It feels quite ancestral. You know what I mean? It definitely needs to be rooted with just simple elements.
It's things like that that are just getting to know the artist even more than just seeing them.
Do you think that this results in a more pure and wholesome form of success or celebrity? Because often it is the packaging, right? And can you dance? And how do you look? And how do your body type and all of that? And this is just talent.
This is just talent. And I think that it's a plus. I think that it's also something that I think a lot of people do more often than they realize, because if you think about how people are discovering music with streaming and everything, they probably don't know what the artist looks like. They're listening. If they catch a vibe, they catch a vibe, they stream the artist and they start to follow them. This is like an opportunity to just kind of lean into that even more when it comes to discovering these artists. Someone will listen to the show, they'll lean into one of our artists and want to follow them, want to follow their careers and want to support them.
Crazy over you.
Yes! Since you've been here, you literally keep climbing. You keep growing.
There's desperation. Ask for something in this song.
You have so many projects, obviously, and wear so many different hats. Is music still your passion?
Yes, love music. It's why I'm talking to you today.
When you imagine your breakthrough moment, what's the moment that you imagine?
I remember singing Climb Every Mountain at school. And I remember what it felt like on that stage. I remember what it felt like to sing every note. I remember what the audience looked like. I remember saying to myself, this is what I want to do.
How old were you?
Sing. I was 8 or 9. But before that, it was when I knew I wanted to sing when I saw Whitney Houston, but I knew that I had a voice at like 8 or 9.
How are you able to take your own music career and help mentor an up-and-coming artist?
Oh my goodness. I think about the moments I wish somebody would have pulled me to the side and said, trust your instincts, or the advice I would have given my younger self if I were doing something like Breakthrough, outwork everybody. outwork everybody, put in the work, and then when you're finally like ready for the performance, go ham. Go absolutely ham. Like you have nothing to lose. I think that when you perform, or every time you perform, I know I was taught even as a kid, when you perform, you do it like it's your last time doing it ever. So that way you get everything out, you get all of the excitement and everything out, and when you come off of it, it's like, yeah, that feeling.
You gave it your all.
Yeah, like, but it's a pride in it, you know, because you've worked so hard for it. So I'd say go ham.
Everybody always wants to know, like, when is the next album gonna come? When can they expect new music to drop?
Soon. That's all I can say is soon.
It's gonna be a surprise, though, right? It's gonna be just like a release.
I do like it to be a surprise. I feel like there's so much that everyone knows already. Like I like the idea of spontaneity and mystery when it comes to music. I remember artists releasing songs in a time where it was just like, oh my God, they're dropping tomorrow. Like that's fun. That's exciting. And you know everything else. So why not? One little surprise.
Surprise music from Kelly is a welcome surprise to most. Our thanks to Linsey Davis through that. Breakthrough, by the way, is available on Audible or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.